Back to social science class. Today let us continue history lesson number 2, our Karnataka. In previous class we completed Bangalore division. Today let us start Mysuru division. Now let us start the lesson. Mysuru is another administrative division of our state, and Mysuru was the capital of the Wadiyar kings, and there are 8 districts in Mysuru division. 8 districts are there, and they are Mysuru, Mandya, Hassan, Chikmagaluru, Udupi, Dakshina Kannada, Chamarajanagar and Kodagu. These are the 8 districts of this division. The administrative center is Mysuru, and many of rich districts are there of Karnataka are in this division, and this division is famous for rivers, mountain ranges, forest, wild animals, coffee plantation, coastal areas and ports. Now let us see the history of Mysuru. History of Mysuru begins with the Ganga's rule, and Talakadu was the capital of Gangas. Later Mysuru came under the Cholas, Hoysalas and Vijayanagara kings. And later Mysuru came under the rule of the Cholas. Cholas means that is Tanjavur, Tamil origin dynasty. Afterwards kings of Vijayanagara and Hoysalas also. Mysuru was under the rule of the Wadiyars for many centuries, and for some years it was under the control of the Hyder Ali and his son Tippu Sultan. And Mysuru is called Mahishanadu historically. Historical name is Mahishanadu. Why means there is as well as mythologically, according to the mythological stories, the goddess Parvati killed Mahishasura in the form of Chamundeshwari. And according to the mythology, according to the Puranas and the mythology, they are saying that the goddess took the form of Chamundeshwari and killed Mahishasura. The place where Mahisha was killed became Mysuru, where the Parvati means Chamundeshwari killed Mahisha. That place is known as Mysuru. Yaduraya was the first ruler of Vadiyaru dynasty. Chikkadevara Wadiyar is the most famous king of this dynasty, and the king who succeeded him were very weak. After the Chikkadevara Wadiyar, other kings came. No, they all are very weak rulers. They are not efficient rulers. So in that time, Hyder Ali, he was a military general of the army. Because the weak rulers were there, so he took over the administration. He and his son Tippu Sultan ruled Mysuru from 1761 to 1799. And Tippu started many wars against the Britishers. That time British were there in India, and he negotiated with the French to dethrone the British, and he was in the side of the French to fight with the British to defeat the British. He asked the help of the French, and he also undertook the numerous people-friendly measures in his state. Tippu died in a war against the British in 1799. Then the British handed over the administration back to Wadiyar family, and Britishers took over the administration again 1831 due to the weak administration. Again, when the Tippu Sultan died in the war, that time British took the administration in their hands, and the British handed over that administration to Wadiyar family, but the Wadiyar family's administration was very weak, so again British took over the administration in 1831. In 1881, the administration was Krishnaraju Wadiyar IV undertook many people-friendly development measures in the beginning of 20th century. And again in 1881, the administration was given back to Wadiyars, and that time Krishnaraja Wadiyar IV, he was ruling that region. That time he undertook many people-friendly development measures in the 12th century, beginning of the 12th century, and he gave importance to education, culture and irrigation, and Mysore witnessed very good development under the administration of Diwan Sir M. Visvesvaraya and Sir Mirza Ismail. Now the districts of the Mysuru division. The district of this division also have history of being ruled by different dynasties. These districts also ruled by different dynasties. Kodagu was ruled by many dynasties. So many dynasties ruled Kodagu region, and Haleri dynasty ruled Kodagu from 17th century, and Bidanaru was their capital. Next one is about the coastal area. Coastal area of Karnataka is called Tulunadu. Alupa dynasty ruled over Tulunadu region, that includes the present Udupi and Dakshina Kannada district. Tulunadu means it is including, now it is, we are calling that region as Udupi and Dakshina Kannada district. It is from 7th century to 14th century. Udayavara, Banavasi, Hancha and Mangalapura were the capitals of Alupas at different times. Many Palagaras ruled Tulunadu, and Puttiges, Chautas, Bangavadis, Bangaru, Karakalas, Bairavaru and Kasargodus, Kumble kings were or well known. These are the important famous well known kings. The coastal Karnataka was called Canara by the British. The coastal region of Karnataka, it was called Canara. Who gave the name for that Canara? Means that coastal area as a Canara, means that is British. They took over this area in 1801. They controlled that area in 1801. They divided coastal area into Uttara Kannada and Dakshina Kannada. This coastal area the British divided into two parts, that is Uttara Kannada and Dakshina Kannada, and they gave the name Canara for the coastal region of Karnataka. Dakshina Kannada Udupi district was created in 1997 by dividing Dakshina Kannada district. When they divided Dakshina Kannada district in 1997, that time Udupi district was created. Now let us see the natural resources. Natural resources in Mysuru division. Mysuru division has different climate. The Udupi district, Dakshina Kannada of the division have coastal region, and here mountain ranges are there and dense forests are there, and the climate of this division is called as rain based hot climate, and extreme cold climate in Kodagu and Chikkamangaluru region, moderate climate we can see in Dakshina Kannada and Udupi district, hot climate in Mandya and Mysuru district. Now the Udupi district receives highest rainfall, drought condition due to the lowest rainfall in Mandya. And Mysuru division has varied climate conditions, mountain ranges and forests. Varieties of crops are grown here. That is ragi, paddy, green gram, horse gram, maize and other crops are grown here. Next one is commercial crops are there. Commercial crops means from which crops we are getting more economy, that is known as commercial crops, and they are like coffee, sugarcane, tobacco, arecanut, cardamom, orange, cashew nut and other are the major commercial crops. The first coffee in India was cultivated in Chikmagaluru district, and betel leaves are also grown in many parts of this division. This division is rich with natural resources, and there are many types of forest in Kodagu region, Dakshina Kannada, Mysuru and Chikmagaluru district. The forests of Mysuru division are known for their quality. Minor forest produces like honey, gum, wild berries, etc. And this division has many small and big mountains. Subramanya Hills in Dakshina Kannada district, Himavat Gopalaswamy Hill in Chamarajanagar district, Male Mahadeshwara Hill in Chamarajanagar district, Biligiri Rangana Hill in Chamraja district, Mullaihanagiri Hill in Chikmagaluru district, Kemmanugudi Hill in Chikmagaluru district, like this. Next one is the Mysore division is known for its dense forest and also famous for its vast biodiversity. Here we can see different types of animals like wild animals like tiger, leopard, wild dogs, deer, fox, bison, snake, etc. And the Banur sheep of Mandya district is very famous in Mysuru division. Now let us see the different types of rivers of this division. That is Kaveri, Hemavati, Vedavati, Kapila. And Mysuru division has beautiful waterfalls also, like Gaganachukki waterfalls is in Mandya district, Barachukki waterfalls in Chamarajanagar district, Abe falls is in Kodagu district, Irupu falls, Hebbe falls, it is in Chikmagaluru district. And next the major minerals available in Mysuru divisions are like bauxite, felsite, chromite, limestone, manganese, granite, etc. Next, the coastal district of Udupi and Dakshina Kannada are known for their fishing and have many ports also. The proceeded fish is exported in these districts. This has become the source of income of thousands of fishermen. The fishing is a source of income of many fishermen. Fishing in the coastal area of Mysuru division, you can see the picture, and fish is exported to different parts of Karnataka from coastal region. From this region only, the fish is exporting different parts of the Karnataka region. Next one is and one more importance is there in this region, that is this region has become the sources of income of thousands of fishermen that we already discussed about the coastal region. Kodagu, Chikmagaluru and Mysuru districts have become the center of timber trade also. And with this, I am going to conclude today's class. Next class we will continue another topic. Thank you, students.